Cincinnati getting 7 at Arrowhead. Well, let me show you how this game goes. Cincinnati beat Kansas City a couple weeks ago. Kansas City was up 28-14 in that game. They got complacent. The Bengals came back and won that game. Jamar Chase got involved late in the game. That's why they won. The secret to the Bengals is, and let me say this first off, I said they should have drafted an offensive lineman because I told that Bengals fan, there's no receiver. You're going to draft a receiver in the top 5 who ain't even going to be a top 20 player over an offensive lineman. Dumbest move ever. Well, guess what? I hate to say it. I was right and I was wrong because if they're drafting an offensive lineman, they're a 6-win team. Jamar Chase is the reason this team is in the playoffs right now. Without Jamar Chase, they'd be a 6-win team. With Jamar Chase and Burrow have a connection from college. It's like I've never seen a quarterback just throw the ball up in there and the guy runs under it. It's just crazy. It's just weird. Him and Burrow got a special connection that Burrow just throws it up and he runs under and catches it. So without Jamar Chase, that's a 6-win team. Without Jamar Chase, their offense is average at best. Cleveland shut out Jamar Chase. I think he had a couple catches. Denver held him to 1. Cleveland held him to 16 points. Denver held him to 15. Cleveland beat him. Blew the Bengals out, and Denver lost 15-10 because they got no offense. So Andy Reid, being the genius that he is, he knows what stops a good offense because he's an offensive-minded genius. He's going to take out Jamar Chase. Don't let him get nothing. Don't let him get behind any fucking DBs. Take him out of the game completely. And the other guys, they can't beat you. And I was wrong about T. Higgins. I thought T. Higgins was a great player, but I noticed he's not a great player. He's a solid number 2. You take away Jamar Chase, that's how you beat the Bengals. And you blow them out that way because the Bengals offense is average without Jamar Chase. So 48-19 the Chiefs. If I was the Bengals, honestly, I get Jamar. Here's what I do if I'm the Bengals. If you got to get Jamar involved, you got to give him a bubble screen, even maybe put him in the backfield, let him run the ball. You have to get him touches because if he don't get going, they have no shot at winning. That's a fact. It's weird how one receiver can make a team this much better. And he is the reason. Joe Burrow's obviously a good quarterback, but it's more of Jamar Chase than Joe Burrow. Because without Jamar Chase, this team's terrible. They're a 6-win team. And Cincinnati, listen, you got to this place because you were the beneficiary of Cleveland's quarterback being injured all year and a horrible coach in Cleveland. Baltimore had 73 people in the hospital. And Pittsburgh had a 73-year-old fucking horrible quarterback. So you won the division by default. And then you had the privilege of playing the Las Vegas Raiders, who were flat out terrible, and the Tennessee Titans with Ryan Tannehill, who threw 3 interceptions. That's why you advance to the AFC Championship game, and that's where your season will end. Will you get back there next year? I know a lot of Bengal fans think you guys are going to be there every year now. Well, no, they won't. Honestly, next year there'll be a 6-win team. Teams will figure out how to defend Jamar Chase, and they'll be a 6-win team. Now, I'm not saying the Bengals ain't good. I'm just saying they don't have the pieces to be a great team. Now, they do have a lot of salary cap. Maybe they'll address that. But I just don't see Andy Reid. There's going to be no settling for field goals for Andy Reid. He's going to push the fucking envelope. Zach Taylor, you better not settle for field goals. You better go for it when you're down in the red zone. Don't accept field goals because that's not a way to beat the Chiefs. But I just think the Chiefs come out here and they just score at will. I know people think the Bengals defense, they played good last week against Tennessee. You had Derrick Henry was horrible. He was like 60%. The other running back was better. He was going crazy on you guys. And Ryan Tannehill's flat out terrible. If the Titans had a quarterback, which they will next year because Ryan Tannehill's not the answer, they would have beat you guys. So I'll give the Bengals credit. They held on. They won the game. But your fun stops. Pat Mahomes is going off. Now, there's always a chance. There's always a chance if the Chiefs can't stop Jamar Chase, if he's involved, then they might have a chance. But if I'm the Bengals, I got to get Jamar Chase going. I don't even care if you don't throw the ball right off the bat. Give him a run like they use Deebo Samuel or whatever his name is. You got to get him going. If you don't get him going, you have no shot at winning. None. But even if you get him going, I still say the Chiefs are going to put 48 points on you guys. 48-19. If they get Jamar Chase going, it could be a slugfest back and forth, but I still think the Chiefs win by 2 touchdowns.